Hey, good evening, everyone. The pack is back home. We've been having some problems, as I said before, with the electronics. Nick's time is short and precious. So we talked about it, and he's like, "Oh, we'll just bring it in. Maybe we can work at it over lunch a couple times during the week at work because we work together. We're lucky enough that way." When he brought it in, and this is to no fault of his own, the injector tubes were broken off here, and the ion arm was broken off as well. I want to remind everybody about this project, that I know a lot of the stuff. We're spending some money. Using brass parts. We have real clippers. One donated by a viewer, and that's super appreciated. And we have real metal parts on the wand and all this kind of stuff. But ultimately, this project was to make sure that as much of what I can use on the pack that was given to me from that failed commission from the guy who ripped me off was used. So the reason the ion arm ripped off was because there was so much waffling in the actual pack area that the screws, and I have it screwed in with drywall screws. And I know it looks like I'm moving the iron arm, but it's the entire pack moving. Broke through the actual bottom shell itself. So like these are the things we're working through and trying to figure out. So I just wanted to show a few things off. Got that repaired. That's holding. Talked to Nick about it. He goes, "I'm going to print you another one." He's printing me another one here. I do need to probably order from GB Fans another one of the hex pieces, like up here. I swear to God, I ordered one of those for up here, but I can't find it to save my life. Here's the thrower. GB Fans, speaking of those, and Max Factory, all the dry transfers, they've been sold out for a while. And I had some decals laying around and just wanted to throw them. I think they look pretty good. I mean, they're doing the job. Again, nothing about this is screen accurate, but it's looking like a pretty, somewhat reputable, version of, like, I guess we're going for more of an 89 pack, right? But, again, not screen accurate, but definitely inspired by the 89 pack more than anything, I would think. So remove the ribbon cable. I didn't like the wrap I had on that. I'm going to redo that and hopefully try to get, it's Saturday night here and it's actually pretty late and I'm getting tired. And I really only have time to work down here in the basement on this stuff at nighttime. So I'm hoping that I can get maybe some weathering done. But pop the Alice frame off the motherboard. Have the motherboard there. I'll show you the interior of that in a second. Hope to get the bolts and the hardware and everything like that for the Alice frame, which is an LC2 that has a ripped kidney pad on it. Luckily, Brad from Project Proton Pack sent me a link a while ago. I have a new kidney pad. I have to install that, get the proper hardware, hopefully the correct spacers, get that installed onto the motherboard, and get this back together. But let me show you the interior. And Nick's a pretty slick dude, and show you how he has this set up. It's pretty basic. Here we have the terminal that's going into to do the lights for the cyclotron and the power cell. Around this area, we're going to drill for where the speaker is going to go. But right now, we're just trying to get the lights to work. That's the most important thing that I'm trying to do. And then once we get that going, we'll move more forward. But check out these custom mounts he made for me. He's just texting me now, Nick is. I think it was a picture of the new ion arm. That's pretty great. But these, they hook up to the pack, 4 screws, and it pops off. I know, again, that's not screen accurate, but it's pretty easy as far as removing the stuff. And here's the bracket for the power pack. The first thing is Nick did all this wiring. We hooked it up to the power pack. The power pack is not working. So I have ordered another one of those. It should be here tomorrow. Another thing is, I believe this motherboard is not aluminum, but steel. Everyone always talks about how light their 3D printed Proton pack is. And all this schmang here is all from the other builder. He was trying to glue the motherboard to the shell. It's a nightmare, all this schmang here, but it's in the interior, so it really doesn't matter. I totally forget what I was even saying. Oh yeah, the motherboard is steel. It's balls heavy. It really is. It's super heavy. And here's the power going out, and here's your main power on and off here. So we'll get the power tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to get some spend some time down here getting it put together. But I figured while I had it at home, I would show some videos of what's going on here, and how we're moving forward. As far as the ecto goggles go, I did get a bunch of primer on it, first coat of Bondo, another coat of primer on it. Needs a bunch more sanding, but that's still moving. Trap and trap pedal, I think I showed the updates on the last video, but the trap pedal's coming up great. Just getting ready. We're pretty much, I have one part I'm waiting for Nick to print, and then the pedal's going to be done aesthetically, sans the bellows, because we have to figure out how we're going to put the switch, route that through. Nick ended up putting the panel on. I'm sure I showed that off last time, bolted that thing on. If not, I'll show it next video. And also I'm almost done putting all real socket Allen head screws in all the fake screws of the Walmart trap. So that's moving forward there. And I'm thinking about, just because, you know, I'm having such a good time with this, I'm thinking about, I have a bunch of parts that were printed that I'm probably not going to use. And since I'm getting these new ecto goggles going, I was thinking about maybe, you know, giving away my spirit goggles to someone who needs them. I don't know how I do that. I'm not looking for like subscribers on this, other than people that are interested in learning and having like a back and forth, you know, and enjoying this hobby, which is a lot of fun, and is like, when you get working on them, it's like a time machine. You fly through it. You come down here at 9:30, before you know it, it's 12:30, and that's a hell of a thing to happen on a Tuesday. But anyway, that's just where we are right now. I'll try to shoot a video tomorrow, letting you know where I am at the end of the day tomorrow. I also got the side tubes installed and the split loom here. But hopefully, just making sure that iron arm looks straight, and it does. Hopefully we'll have, you know, more progress to show. I realize this white light is in the wrong spot. Not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. I do have to order the right orange lights from GB Fans as well. Nick did 3D print me some orange lights for here for now. And they're clear. They look really good. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Thanks so much for watching. And hope you guys, all your projects are going great. Talk to you soon.